Can you believe this? Check this out, today's lesson. Light and joy and peace abide in me. Jesus says straight up, we don't believe it. We don't believe it. We believe we're the home of sin because unconsciously we believe we are so filled with sin and so guilty that we have this second creation in form. We have these five senses that show us a world that has nothing to do with God. And that alone is why we are so loaded with the experience of guilt. Light and joy and peace abide in me. Underneath all of that, where the ego speaks first to show me a world where there's a false Lee, where there's a false Betty, where there's a false Jim, it's false. None of these separate identifications are real. None of it is real. We're real. We're very real. We share the one mind of God. We're spiritual bodies. That's the truth of us. Light, yep, we're light. Joy, the joy of the kingdom. There's no guilt in it. And peace, it's peaceful. There's a heavenly song always being played, always being sung, and we're a part of that song. Light and joy and peace abide in me. We don't believe it. So he wants us to be considering it and mulling it over all day long. This thing, this false sense of self, this hurting, needy, victimizer, victimized, it's either one or the other. In any relationship, are you above or below? Victimizer, victim. The world is insane. He says, don't try to figure it out. It can't be figured out. Light and joy and peace abide in me. Ponder it. What does that even mean? No mistakes I've ever made have ever changed that. Not one iota. And forgiveness? Forgiveness is recognizing that there's a place within me, within my mind, that has never been touched by this world. Ever. That's never been touched by this world. And if you believe that you've been hurt by somebody, you can't believe that without believing that you have deeply hurt somebody. The truth of you has never been touched by any of this insanity. And the truth of anybody else has never been touched by the insanity of the world. The world is insane. And as soon as somebody believes they are a body, they believe they're deprived. And filling this deprivation becomes number one. What do we believe we're deprived of? Love. God's love. How can we believe that love and joy and peace abide in me? That's God's love. The world, the body's eyes reflect to us not God's love. Every day, all day, sickness, war, competition. And I'm supposed to buy that love and peace and joy abide in me? Oh, now, wait a minute. I'm not what I think I am. That's the only way. The only way to even get near that thought is to release the idea that I'm a body, that I'm a separate identity from everyone and everything around me. It's not true. Love and joy and peace abide in me. Every hour we ponder it. Every hour. It's the truth.